My guests, sir, are world-famous author, Nobel Peace Prize nominee Akif Manaf, with us with his 82nd book, and international editor, Merv Tanriverdi. We've hosted them before, and I'm glad they came again, because they have a brand new baby now. Even two babies, yes. There is currently a book translated into English, Turkish and English, yes, yeah. First of all, I would like to welcome you.
Thank you, how are you?
We are very good too. Thank you very much for coming. Our latest book is Peace Psychology. We will talk now. But first, Mr. Akif, I want to ask you, how would you define peace?
It is a crucial issue. Today, we have the Ukraine war and we are on the brink of World War III. So this is an important issue. The book was written, it came out in English, it is being translated into Russian because Russians are also important. And this is a hot topic. What is peace? I will give a short definition. Peace is a state where there are no quarrels, conflicts, war. Everyone in the world wants peace. Now, Ukraine is the biggest example. What's happening to people? Migrations, deaths, etc. How can we achieve this peace? Until today, society, humanity has tried to achieve peace by organizing, establishing organizations, United Nations, agreements, treaties, conventions, etc. It did what it could, and these were all external measures and efforts. Of course, there are many peace supporters. They took to the streets with "No to War" banners and tried to stop the war with these things. What happened most of the time? The police tried to stop people. There were clashes with the police. They started fighting with the police with "No to War" banners. They are not getting anywhere. So, in this book, we are presenting a brand new paradigm to people. That's why we became a Nobel Peace Prize candidate. How can we establish peace? By starting a brand new page from scratch. There are 7.7 billion people. They don't want any war. Yet wars still happen. How will it happen? By raising consciousness, by deepening awareness, and there is a special technology for this. There are techniques. By raising the consciousness, awareness of humanity and inner peace. Everything starts from within. Whatever is outside is a reflection of what is inside humanity. If every human being resolves the conflict within, if they make peace with themselves, most of the time we fight with ourselves. If that inner fight ends and we manifest inner peace, that inner peace will start reflecting outside. And we can build a great real peace outside. And we can really prevent World War III. How will this be built? We explain in the Peace Psychology book. Now in 210 countries, in every country in the world, people have started reading this book. And we are really getting a lot of articles, letters, phone calls. People appreciate it. Yes, this is the method. In the book I say that every human being, every one of us, by fighting within ourselves, we are contributing to this war outside by fighting within ourselves. One should think about this. We can stop the war outside by building peace within ourselves and ending conflicts. We offer a number of very specific techniques. These techniques start with breathing techniques, a healthy life. Health and disease are actually fighting within us. Look at every person, he starts to fight with an illness or disease. Now we will reach full health to stop that inner war. We will end the conflict and fight inside, and it will be reflected outside, and we will stop the war in peace and happiness for everyone. There's the latest news, maybe you've heard it. Some Russian troops in Ukraine refuse to fight. They don't want to fight. Here is one of these events. So if people don't want to fight by raising consciousness, and many people produce weapons. If he doesn't want to produce, think about it, no one produces weapons, no one wants to fight. How can 7 million people start a war? Can't get out. So war is an individual thing, not through social effort, but through individual effort. If we don't fight, if we don't produce weapons, wars will end. This is something that comes at the beginning of this paradigm. In other words, we put the individual at the top. Because what we call society is now society. After all, we live in society, and a person cannot be a human without being human. It needs people. Human is a social being. We are in society, and by being in society, we forget the individual. The individual was sacrificed, killed, and devastated for a social purpose. However, society is a concept. What is real is the individual. That's why, starting with the individual and bringing the individual to peace, we can bring the concept called society, because this concept is not real to the disappearance of these wars and to peace. This is the main paradigm.
So you say that social peace is achieved in this way.
Social peace will start from individual peace. Individual, by building that peace among 7 billion people, and there is a methodology for this. We offer this because people do not know how to create peace. How do I support my health? One doesn't know how to be healthy either. People get sick every day. That's why COVID exploded. Humanity does not know what health is. Now a new epidemic is coming. That's monkey flower. Here comes something new. That's why we must hurry. We must apply this technology. We must achieve inner peace and build outer peace.
Yes, now I said a new baby at the beginning of the program. Merv also said 2 babies. So one of your books has been translated into English. Could you talk about the importance of this?
Yes, Turkish is very good, but now in the world, English is the most common language spread all over the world. And then the Spanish language. It has also begun to be translated into Spanish. English, Spanish, almost all over the world. Most of people speak these languages. Since the most common language is English, it was necessary to translate from Turkish. We have videos. Now we can translate this program into all languages with subtitles everyone watches. But books don't work like that. That's why it is very important that it is in English. We have a group of editors. Merv is also among the editors in that group. By editing the Turkish and then translating it into English, people can now read this book in 210 countries. Because most people know English, this language has spread. That's why it is very important to translate it into English. This is also how Nobel Prize nomination happens. In other words, there must be an English book so that the nomination can be accepted.